Hi everyone, and welcome to Maths This Week. This week we're going to do something brand new in maths, something we've never done before. We are going to look at tallies. And a tally goes with graphing, and it's to help us gather data. So it helps us to find out how many of things there are, which we could then make into a graph. When we're doing tallies, we do tally marks, and I'm going to show you what they look like. So, if I was making a tally and I was counting how many bananas I had at my house, and I've got 3 bananas, and I'm going to draw them on my paper so you can see. I know I've got 3 bananas. Drawing bananas takes up a bit of room and it's a bit annoying, so we could use tally marks. And a tally mark is just a straight line, and it looks just like that, like a 1. Now, I have got 1, 2, 3 bananas, so I would have to draw 3 tally marks. 1, 2, 3. So I know that I have 3. Now, next I might count how many apples I have. And I have actually got 6 apples. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So, I'm going to draw my tally lines. I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my 4 tally lines, but I've got 6 apples. When we make tallies and tally lines, if we just had lots and lots and lots of lines, it's actually quite tricky to count them. So when we get to 5, we put a tally mark that goes through the 4. So it's 4 and then 1 goes through like this. So we always know that this means 5. It means if we have a bigger number, it's easier to count. So, how many apples did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that's my 5. So then I would put 1 more. Okay, this is what tally marks look like. Now I'm going to show you how that makes it easier when you've got a big number. So this time I'm counting how many grapes I've got. And I've got 12 grapes at my house. Here they go. So, let's draw my tally lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because I've done it like this, I can go 5, 10, 11, 12, which is much, much easier than going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, isn't it? So that is tally marks. They're pretty easy, and we're going to do a couple of activities this week to help you with them. So our first activity this week, we are going to find things in our house and we're going to make a tally. It can be anything you have in your house, but you need to have 3 sort of similar things. And we're going to tally and see how many each one has. So for my first tally, I am going to do the cutlery at my house. So I have got my spoons, my forks, and, being very careful, the knives. And on my piece of paper, here we go, I have written the date, because we always do the date. I've written the title, Tallies, so we know what we're talking about. And then I have actually drawn a knife, and I've written knife, a fork, and a spoon. And underneath, I'm going to do my tallies. And let's do it now. So the easiest way to do it is to draw a line for each one as you count. So my first one was the knife, so I'm going to do my knife first. So each time I count 1, I'm going to move it to the other side and I'm going to draw a line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and remember when I do 5, I do my special line through the middle. 6, 7, 8, 8. So I had 8 knives. There we go. And can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's my 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 knives. All right, next I'm going to do the same thing with the forks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put the line through, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. 5, 6, 7, 7. There we go. And last I'm going to do my spoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there was a fork. So I only had 4 spoons. Now, that's all we're doing for today. But for a bit of a challenge, you might then try to work out which one has the most. So, how many knives did I have? 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 knives. 5, 6, 7. 7 smaller than 8. And I only had 4 spoons. So which one had the most? The knife. The knives had the most. And I wrote the word most. Okay, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? I'm going to do one more to demonstrate for you, just to make sure that we know. So this time, I went outside and I got my peg bucket. And in my peg bucket, I have pegs that are blue, pegs that are red, and pegs that are white. So same thing, they're all pegs, they're just different colours this time. And here we go, down the bottom. I did blue pegs, red pegs, white pegs. All right, here we go. Let's count the blue ones. So same thing, as I count them, I put a tally mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I put my line through, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so that was another 5, so my line goes through, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of pigs there. Okay, there we go. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 pegs. Okay, red one's next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my line goes through. 6, 7, 8, 9. So I had 9 pegs. 5 and 4 more. And last one with the white one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which goes through, and 6 pegs. So there we go. So let's see, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6. So again, that first one had the most. That was the blue one. It had the most. And there we go. So what I want you to do is exactly the same activity. You need to find some things in your house. So it could be pegs, it could be cutlery, it could be different coloured socks, it could be different coloured Lego or different shapes of Lego, it could be different sized dollies. So you might have big dollies, medium dollies, small dollies, and you're going to make a tally. Just exactly like I have it on my sheet here. That's what it's going to look like. So you draw a little picture of your 3 things and then you do your tallies underneath. Okay. Excellent. Have fun with that activity, my friends.